Yo. Y'all see the warning. Y'all see the warning. It's your boy Rolex. Clap it up for me. Clap it up for yourself. You know what I mean? And we here live Monday. And we're not live yet, but it's Monday night live. It's your boy Rolex again. Coming to you with more content. We're not stopping. We're not slowing up. So if you was like, damn, what was he doing for Wednesday through Friday of last week? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Because we got some announcements. Clap it up. Testing. All right, out there. So we do have some announcements before we get into the content. I want to give you guys a direct schedule. So that way you're not wondering when I'm going to be dropping this content. I don't want you guys fiending for the content. I know you guys are already. You know what I mean? But we have narrowed it down to my 2 days to record are going to be Monday and Wednesday. Monday is going to be our topic show. It's going to be hip-hop based. It's going to be celebrity based. It's going to be people that we actually know. It's not going to be like what I do on Wednesdays. Wednesday is going to be our World Star Wednesdays. And that's when we get to the ratchetness. We get to the bottom of the bullshit. We get to the fraganackle. But we have a very unbiased opinion. And we get down to the bottom of the situation and see who's right and who's wrong. You know what I mean? We see who's right and we see who's wrong and we judge. You know what I mean? I hate to be the judge, but I will get to the bottom of that World Star content. And that's on Wednesdays. So again, Mondays and Wednesdays. And throughout the week, you're going to get clips. You're going to get clips every day of the week. Because that's easy for me to just schedule those. You know what I mean? A little bit of behind the scenes magic right there. Clap it up for me. So yeah, that's going to be Monday and Wednesday again. And another announcement I did go ahead and recently, if you haven't seen it, it's going to be my Grammy nomination reaction video. And again, that's another one that I judge because I'm getting down to the root of what the fuck is wrong with the Grammys. You know what I mean? I pretty much went through every single category that I was familiar with. And I didn't insert who I think should be there, but I did go based off of who they nominated, who I think should win, who paid to win, who's going to win, stuff like that. So check that out. That's on my channel. It's about an hour long, so brace yourself. Or even if you want to speed it up into 2x, you know what I mean? Listen to that bitch in 30 minutes. You can do that as well. You know what I mean? You can do that as well. And then the last real announcement I have is piggybacking off of that Grammy video. I can't see my chain. Okay, piggybacking off of that, I did go ahead and I am going to make a top 10 albums of 2022. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. So what I'm doing right now, I'm narrowing it down. We have about a little bit over a month still left in the year. So unfortunately, there are albums that have yet to drop this year. There are albums slated to drop December, and some heavy hitters at that. So we got, I believe Travis Scott is supposed to drop, SZA, some albums that I'm really looking forward to, and then you might get your occasional surprise as well. I don't feel like it'll be fair to put those into any kind of top 10, especially because you don't have a month to live with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude the rest of this year. So the cutoff is going to be at the end of November. And I'm actually going to go back to last year, December. I'm going to get those albums because I'm pretty sure those albums weren't considered to be any top albums of 2021, seeing that they pretty much lived in this year. So I'm going to go back and look, see if there's any worthy top 10s, and that's going to make my list. Even if it did come out last year, if it's good enough to make the list, then that means the year didn't get better. So we're gonna do that, and that's coming up around Christmas time. Look for that. I might even do some other awards sprinkled in for, you know what I mean? What would I do? Like best song or best beat. You know what I mean? They ain't got no best beat category in the Grammy. So the Frosties. That's what I'm called. The Frosties. Clap it up. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. Clap it up, clap it up. Make yourself feel good. If you had a good Monday, make yourself feel good. Or, you know what I mean? If you had a good Monday and that just made you feel good, and you just living the life. You happy. Ain't nothing wrong with being happy. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Be happy. There's this thing called toxic positivity. I think it's used in the context of when someone else is going through something, but you happy and you want to spread that light. You know what I mean? I get it. It is a real thing. Sometimes niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. But don't let that deter you from spreading that light. And we're going to spread some positivity. We're going to jump into some topics. But first, we're going to go full screen on them. Oh, shit. Full screen. And then we're going to get a source up here. Where is my window capture? There we go. All right. Everybody out there, can we see? Can we see? Oh, yeah. We live. Matter of fact, I'm not using double XL this week. I'm going through my phone. Going old school. We're going to go through some heavy hitters that dropped this past week. Heavy hitters. And I can already see from the front page, I see my boy Key Glock is gearing up, dropping songs. Clap it up for that man. This is a heavy time. This is around the 1 year mark of him losing Dolph. Was Dolph his cousin or I'm getting all these cousin and nephew combinations mixed up, but there'll never be another Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean? The way they worked together was so smooth, and it's sometimes like when a rapper dies, somebody close to the rapper dies, it's very hard to celebrate that music still, because a lot of it is enveloped with a lot of negativity and a lot of shit we gotta get rid of. But I'm bumping that Key Glock. I can already tell it ain't no kind of like redeeming factors in this shit. This nigga probably still spinning blocks and whatnot. You know what I mean? So again, that's Key Glock. He dropped a song, I believe. The song is called Jigsaw. Oh, and just like that, I see Young Dolph. I know he's gearing up for a posthumous album. So he has a new single called Get Away. And Dolph, man, should have got away from Memphis, man. Sometimes you got to get away from what feels the most comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he felt very comfortable in his hometown picking up them cookies. But got to get away. I'm going to go listen to that once we get off. I would play it for y'all, but I don't want to get copyrighted. So, and we're going to skim through this. We got Down in Atlanta. I listened to that banger. It's a song by Pharrell and Travis Scott. You know what I mean? A little bit veering from Travis Scott's, typical rager, basic 808 beat. This is more like a bop. You know what I mean? Bop from him and Pharrell. You can't go wrong with Pharrell production, even though it's got a little bit too polished for my liking. I ain't gonna front. I'm a big fan of NERD and their earlier works. I'm a fan of the garage band sound. Not literally garage band, but the garage band sound. I like that. Next, we got Roddy Ricch, Feed the Streets 3. Check it out. Roddy Ricch dropped a whole album. 15 songs. Haven't listened to it, but I want Roddy Ricch to get back to that first wave he got. You know what I mean? I think Roddy Ricch ain't got shot yet. So that's why niggas is like, nah, we ain't on it. We ain't on it no more. Until a nigga get shot. And I'm not wishing that upon him, but I'm just saying. That's just the optics. Sometimes you gotta really be about some bullshit, or at the end of the day, you just a musical artist. And sometimes niggas is not here for the music; they here for the bullshit. And salute to Roddy Ricch, he's staying out of the bullshit, fortunately. So that's good. You know what I mean? Other people we got Brockhampton, they dropped the album. Sweetie dropped the album. Don't want to listen to that bullshit. My boy Don Toliver dropped a song called Do It Right. You know what I mean? It's a flip of some kind of disco shit. I forgot who exactly made that song. Y'all gonna get down. Tell me in the comments who is that from that disco song. I think that pretty much does it as far as the people we care about. I know Glorilla dropped, I think it was last week. We're not going to count that. But shout out Glorilla, the phony people. They dropped a whole album. I'm going to go check them vibes out. But that pretty much does it. But I can lean into our next topic by this next album that did drop. Clap it up for Michael Jackson. It is the 40th anniversary of Thriller. Clap it up. And yes, that's going to get me into our first topic. It's going to get us into our first topic. So let me pull that up. And people are apparently hating on Chris Breezy. Niggas is hating on Chris Breezy. So Chris Brown was slated to perform a tribute for Michael Jackson at the American Music Awards. I'm going to just send some shots at the AMAs for canceling the greatness that was slated. Look at this. Chris Brown tweets, would have been the AMA performance, but they canceled me for reasons unknown. All right. And this, I believe, is referring to the actual practice videos that he was doing, because this doesn't make sense as a tweet by itself. It's got to be referring to something. But yeah, the AMAs is hating on Chris Brown. Let's check in with our correspondent, Lil Duval. Let's see what he has to say. That's fucked up, man. The AMAs canceled Chris Brown performance. He ain't did nothing wrong publicly lately. Keyword lately. That you can say is the reason. I hate to say it, and I'm gonna play a little bit of this footage right here. That's the footage I was telling you about. I hate to say it, but yeah, Chris Brown is still blackballed, unfortunately. And this is not like I don't know if it's a situation like Meg Thee Stallion controlling the narrative around him, like she doing with Tory Lanez and the baby. I don't think Rihanna is still tripping off of that. So I don't think this is a move that Rihanna is pushing. I feel like he really just fucked up. And Chris Brown is just fucked up. And then the worst part about this is, I might be skipping ahead. The AMAs actually gave this man an award. We're going to go to that next, but let's just get a little piece of this footage of what Chris Breezy was about to give us. I thought we were going to get some like MJ shit. Nigga, this your shit. But regardless, Chris Brown is a generational talent that only comes around every Haley's Comet. The man is that good. We've seen him do numerous Michael Jackson tributes in the past. This would have been an automatic ratings getter. It only makes sense. Like I said, it was the 40th anniversary of Thriller, the greatest album of all time. And then we got the best person that can do a Michael Jackson impression as far as dancing is concerned. Singing is a totally different. I might say The Weeknd might be the best as far as like being able to hit Michael's vocal range. But dancing, I think Chris got it. And he can keep doing Michael Jackson tributes for all I care, because he did it at the VMAs. I think he did it at BET Awards before, and both of them shits was fire. And nigga started crying at one. This was like right after he beat Rihanna ass. That nigga got on that stage, started crying his heart out for Michael. But it is a tragic situation. And it gets worse because it ended up with Kelly Rowland getting booed. I think it was a vicarious boo. You know what I mean? She was getting booed vicariously through Chris. And we're going to look and see because, like I said, they canceled his performance, but he still was nominated for favorite male R&B artist. And he actually won. So we're going to take a look at that acceptance speech if we have that up here. We don't. There it is right here. All right, Kelly. And it says, Kelly Rowland puts the AMA audience in check after Chris Brown won favorite male R&B artist. They are sending me to a link. Let's go.
Award goes to Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out. But I want to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him, thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the nominees in this category. And the American Music Award.
There you have it. Fresh out of the Black Queen's mouth. You saw how they did her? And you saw how she checked the ass. Nigga, hold up. Hold up. You know what I mean? I'm one of Destiny's children. You're not going to do me like that. Kelly motherfucking Rowland by myself. But I am one of Destiny's children. You know what I mean? Send some gunshots at them. Hold up, man.
Them crackers. Hey!
Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever disrespect Chris Brown. Because at this point, what was that, back in 2009 when all this shit happened with Rihanna? Now, granted, like Lil Duval's post did state, he hasn't done anything lately. So the only thing, it wasn't the only bad thing that Chris Brown has ever done. But I want you out there to go take a look in the mirror and think about what you've done to where you can boo somebody as great as Chris Brown. Somebody that's more accomplished, more talented, has more money, has more women falling for him, even after all of the bullshit. Chris Brown still, I can guarantee you, he can get 100 women in his DM, new women every single day. So it's like an R. Kelly situation. The women don't care about it, so why is he still being blackballed? And I gotta say,
Them crackers. Hey!
Don't be playing fair. I don't know why you would take that off. Maybe I'm giving too much credit to Chris Brown. Maybe he wasn't ready. Like I said, in the clip we saw, that nigga was not doing no Michael Jackson shit. He was doing his shit. So maybe it just didn't fall in line with what the AMAs was wanting. This is live television, so there is some kind of like guidelines that we gotta meet certain times. Shit has to be done. We might have to cut out the Chris Brown tribute to Michael Jackson. I don't think that sentence ever makes sense. Take out the Michael Jackson tribute from Chris Brown. That don't make sense at all. And I'm praying for Chris Brown because it's gotta eat at you. Gotta eat at you a little bit. Like, damn, nigga, I'm still looked at like this piece of shit. Even though I'm dropping the best music possible, y'all said I'm the best artist, but I'm just not in the number. Why is Chris Brown not in the number? And then we got, now, I didn't watch this whole performance, but Glorilla and Cardi B got up there and did the hokey pokey. Now, we got Chris Breezy ready to reincarnate Michael Jackson through his body. But y'all would rather have Glorilla up there. And that tells me a few things. Maybe she paid for that slot. Maybe she's in a better position to where she gets that slot regardless. Maybe she has just a better trajectory. And that's fair to say. Glorilla is a brand new artist. She's hot as shit. People want to see her. She doesn't deserve to get that taken away from her. But if I gotta weigh two things out, you know what I mean? Maybe one of them things can go. And I'm talking about Glorilla. She can go. But she ain't going. Shout out Glorilla, man. Big glow. Anyway, life's great, pussy still good. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to my man Yeezy. Clap it up for Ye.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? Just like my boy Don. Just like the Don, my boy has announced he's running for president in 2024. I don't get it. I don't know or I don't care. I would rather Kanye West go back to, let's see, when was Kanye the best? I'm going to say like 2010. Go back to 2010, Kanye. And I want the rest of the world to go back to 2010 as well. Like, nigga, don't be worried about who the fuck the president is. I'm sorry. It's not my job to pick the president. I'm sorry. It's not my job to pick the president. I know I have a part to play with voting, but nigga, what I think should happen is not going to happen. And it's just like, at this point, nigga, I don't got nothing to do with this shit. So let's see here. Is that an announcement? Kanye asked, and they both laughed. Let's see if we can find a video. That's not the video. All right, there you go, right here.
Come to the office. This is Milo right here.
How you doing,
Working
Milo?
on the campaign.
Oh, right on.
Is that an announcement? I guess it is. Thanks. I accept.
All right, and this is exactly why not Lil Kim, when what's her name, Kim Kardashian, she said you got little dick energy, bro. Because you just throwing out shit. You don't realize how your words affect things. You know what I mean? You at this point you are just causing confusion. Pure confusion, pure narcissistic confusion. This is all for your ego. And it's sad. You know what I mean? It don't gotta be this way. At the same time, I can't tell nobody to hold their tongue. When you are in this position of influence, nigga, it ain't his fault. Nigga, I might fuck around and say I'm running for president just joking. If the people listening to me take me seriously, then that's up to them people. You know what I mean? Are you going to vote for me at this point? Because I feel like that's the only way that Kanye is going to cause some kind of damage. Is this people actually take him serious and they vote for him. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure a large majority of people will. It is very sad and unfortunate that this man is just so far gone. So far gone. And I don't know if he's dealing with depression. They say mental illness. So I guess depression is a subgenre of mental illness. I don't think he's gonna act out, but this is definitely depression. It's just snowballing and getting worse for this man. It's not getting no better. As much as he might think that, yeah, I'm out these contracts, I'm free to do whatever I want, but you don't got no backing anymore, nigga. You don't got shit. You don't got family, nigga. You can barely see your children. You know what I mean? Skeet got your kid's name tatted before you did, nigga. Send some shots at Skeet. We got another video. So I believe this is the part where he was breaking down. Well, let's just click on it because it was another video where he was detailing the way he's going to go about selling clothes. I don't care about that shit.
Giuliano.
This is Giuliano right here. He was filming me outside, so I said, just come inside.
See, look, hold on. So, and I wasn't even on full screen. All right. But this man, Kanye, got a random paparazzi just invited him into his factory. And you can see right here, this is clearly a sweatshop. This is giving mad sweatshop for the Yeezy. And he ain't even got a full staff. So this is not the same man that was with Adidas. This is not the same man standing beside Jay-Z. This is not the same man producing for your favorite artist. This is a man in a sweatshop with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Vietnamese women. And a man. The Yeezy's about to fall apart.
Right here, so this is where we're cutting patterns. We're making the coat. Go on, can you take these out the back and lay out to the trunk?
Thanks for having me here, Connie.
Here we got some of that right here. That's the Ye 24. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. So you are running.
Yes.
That's awesome, Connie.
See, my man's got to even sit there and think about if he's running. I think that he is having an internal conflict between Kanye, Ye, Yeezy, and all his other names. I think he's in there debating with himself, just like I'm doing. I'm here debating with myself. But I ain't him. And this man is, you know what I mean? If somebody asks me, damn, are you going to go to the gym today? Nigga, I'm going to say that shit with my fucking chest. No, I'm not going to the gym. You know what I mean? If this man is sitting there literally not sure if he wants to run for president. And he has the popularity to really shake things up. I don't think he realizes that. I think he knows that. But I don't think he knows what that can lead to or the consequences. I think he really wants to be president.
Simple.
Simple as that.
I know if I can tell me, you know,
Yeah.
you should say this, you should say that, you know. It's just we're moving towards the future. Like, so what we do here is I'll cut up, you know, 100 hoodies from Yeezy, from Balenciaga, from the stuff we did at Gap, from the stuff we did at Adidas. And everything we do is going to cost $20. We need to make sure that everyone can receive the same level of cuts, the same level of food, same level of water, same level of education, the curriculum, the engineering. We're beings with engineering opportunities. We're getting past the past. We're focused on the future.
Hey, nothing he just said got anything to do with being a president. What did he say about Gaga? I like some of the Gaga songs. The fuck does she know about cameras? The fuck does she know about cameras? This man is ill. This man he's a sick one. And he needs to.
Shut the fuck up.
Prayers to Ye. And just to dig a little deeper, he is officially unbanned from Twitter. I think he was already unbanned, but I think he got banned again. So my boy Elon, we can dig into that too. Let's dig into Elon. Because Elon has been causing a ruckus in the Twitter headquarters. He said, "Hey, bitch, ain't no more free lunch. Ain't no more free lunch, bitch. You know what I mean? Ain't no more." And he said, "We letting the floodgates loose. We letting everybody that was banned on Twitter, y'all coming back. Anybody racist, y'all can say, y'all get y'all shit off. Get it off real quick." And you see my boy Ye testing out his Twitter, testing, seeing if my Twitter is unblocked. And look, I just think when it comes down to these social media platforms and why a person like Elon Musk would purchase a Twitter, it is all for political reasons. It's all for a political agenda or just to leverage a political narrative, if you must. And you see this poll right here has over 15 million votes. And if this was the country, if this was everybody that voted in the country, Donald Trump would be the next president. So the tweet says, reinstate former President Trump. A resounding 51% say yes. And I know this is just a popular vote. We do have to have the Electoral College and all that bullshit. But if it was up to the people, my boy Trump would be back. And look, like, the people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. I don't know what that is. We're going to translate that real quick. Because that shit don't sound good. The Latin phrase Vox Piot, Vox Piot. Okay, the voice of the people. The voice of God. The voice of people is the voice of God. But I mean, you say all that, and Twitter is literally going to shit as we speak. It is an app that is predicted to not even be here by the end of the year. I personally don't see that happening because there's surely still a demand for Twitter. I get on Twitter every day. It is the one app that I've consistently patroned. What is it called? I've been a patron of. I've been a patron of Twitter since 2009, probably even 2008. And I could say over the years it's definitely died down. It's died down. But if you know, you know. Twitter is still that spot. You know what I mean? I call it my appetizer for porn. You know what I mean? It gets me in the mood to go watch a real good porno. Not just my timeline, but, you know, I got certain people I follow, bookmark. You know, that's besides the point. But Twitter is still fucking Twitter. I believe there were some hiccups with the whole Twitter Blue. I don't think people should be able to pay for verification, but to each his own. If you do want to do that, I believe you should be able to do that, but that opens the floodgates for parody accounts or people that's not really you, but they got this $8 and they're saying that they're you, and then comes a whole bunch of fake pages, and with those fake pages come fake news. And if I'm so used to seeing DJ Academics with a verified check, and then I see DJ Academics 1 with that check, I might not even realize it's different. It's going to be the same avatar, same type of content probably. And I might just, my whole mind, if I'm ignorant to what's going on, could be just easily persuaded just by me not paying that much attention. But I do see, I don't think Twitter's going anywhere. Because honestly, what's going to be after Twitter? I need somewhere to be able to talk my shit. And I'm not getting on here every day to just give off random thoughts. Twitter is very much, over the past 10 years, has become a vital tool. I would say it's lost its popularity, but it is a vital tool. if you want to just get off a few sentences to tell your side of the story without having to get on a video or type it on your Instagram story, which I think that might have switched up the use of Twitter. But if you want to talk your shit, go to Twitter, and it's going to be there. I don't see it going anywhere for the foreseeable future unless it's just like a completely if it's completely just bankrupt at this point. But I don't think the richest man in the world is going to let that shit happen. As I did mention, I believe this is for political purposes. It's probably why he paid so much money for it, and why he's making so many changes to make it comfortable for people like Donald Trump or people like Kanye to say whatever the fuck they want to say without any kind of censorship from like Facebook. And that's dangerous. I believe if you can control an entire social media platform, a whole form of communication, then that gives you the leverage to actually sway things in your side. Like you see in here, like, who knows if this is even real? If I own the platform, I can make this up myself. But that's neither here, neither there. But we're going to see in the future if Twitter is still a thing. So we're going to go into our next story, and we're going to see if this is true or false. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, the following content contains strong language that some viewers may find offensive, inappropriate. Certain segments are enhanced for theatrical purposes. And all stories are alleged until proven true. Again, we're going to break that down again. Focus on all stories are alleged until proven true. So this next story, clap it up for my man. He had a great run. I say for the past 5 years, this man has been causing damage. Causing all kind of damage. Let me not even say damage, because Nick Cannon is a great dude, and he's always been getting the short end of the stick for his whole career. He can't rap, he can't act, he only got one good movie. He's corny. I don't know anything corny about Nick Cannon. What exactly was corny about Nick Cannon to where he got the corny card? He was a corny dude. When? How? I think it was strictly just the rap. And the rap wasn't even that bad. It was just a product of its time. And Nick definitely took advantage of that. Nick Cannon is an ultimate hustler, out here getting it, out here being seen in the best of lights. So I will go ahead and say that corny card has been removed a long time ago. Out here trying to free the peoples, you know what I mean, with his anti-Semitic views of his own. But also at the same time has a strong team. The whole Wildin' Out team, which branched off to the 85 South team, that's all his DNA, and we gotta applaud that man while he's still here. Applaud that man. And if you don't know, I think the latest thing that he's been getting flack for is his amount of children, which to each his own. Nick, you can have as many kids as you need or want. A lot of people don't know that him having this many children was due to some recent health scares I know Nick Cannon has had lupus for a minute. And that's an autoimmune disease to where your body literally fights itself. And I'm pretty sure if anybody knows their body, it's going to be Nick Cannon. He may really be having some dark thoughts about his legacy ending, and what he really wants to leave on this earth. You already called him corny. He said his movies was whack. He said his music is whack. So he can't leave that. So my man, he decided to leave as many children as possible. So we're gonna read over this, because I think he's been stuck at 10 for a minute. I don't. Oh, now granted, he did lose a child. I think that's why I thought he had more. And then he had twins. So the numbers are all over the place. We're gonna go through this respectfully, but he has 10 children currently. And he says, my kids are my number one priority. I wake up being a father and thinking about my kids, and everything else comes after that. Nick Cannon got to be the biggest super dad of all time. Because, nigga, I got a whole cat I'll be forgetting about. I'll be saying, fuck that cat. So I can only imagine, all right, not only am I juggling 10 kids, I have several different baby mothers as well. And they all need some financial stability. I think that's why he's able to do it so well. Because if I had so many different children with so many different women, me personally, I wouldn't be able to actually balance that because I'm not financially able to make sure all the kids are good, let alone the women in the situation. And the women in the situation are 10 times worse than the kids. You know what I mean? A kid, if you don't show up, the kid's going to grow up fucked up and resent you. Right now, the mothers can fuck you over, Nick. You know what I mean? Unless I'm pretty sure you got some kind of contract, some kind of NDAs, stuff like that. But honestly, you don't want to fuck with a scorned woman. You don't want to fuck with a woman's womb. Sitting there just filling them up with the kids. And I, for benefit of that, I know Nick is not doing that. Nick is up, definitely a millionaire, maybe even not a billionaire, but Nick can definitely touch that billionaire status because he is a business-orientated person. You know what I mean? To employ as many people as you do under the incredible banner. You know what I mean? You got to be some kind of smart when it comes to this business and finances. So I think that the structure is there for him to financially provide for this this economy, as Boosie would say. You know what I mean? My biggest thing is, and let's go back to what he says. He says, my kids are number one. Let me pull it back up. I wake up being a father and thinking about my kids, and everything else comes after that. I'm going to just say, for this, you say you wake up every day. So 7 days out of a week. How much time how much quality time? That's what I think we need to break it down to: quality time, quality teachings that you're giving to your children through you. Because easily you can buy a teacher, of course. You can get a tutor. But there's certain things that you want to learn from your father. You want your father to be your first best friend if you are a male. You want your father to be your first boyfriend if you are a woman. And if you don't get that, then you probably ain't got no daddy, on some real shit. And not in no sexual sense, but a lot of women look to their father for some sort of reference for the man that they want to be with. And what kind of example are we setting if we can? I don't know where these kids are located without the world, but I can guarantee you that he's not there every day. That alone in any childhood, so you could be an only child. If your daddy not there every day, you gonna feel some type of way. Let alone this nigga got 10 kids. So pretty much, Nick Cannon says that he's done having kids. What do you guys think out there? What do you think was the real change of heart? I think the nigga went to the budget sheet and was like, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's keep reading. My kids are definitely the creative force in all that I do, he added. They're the funniest, most innovative, best questions. Any project that I'm working on now is through their eyes. So this man is looking through 10 different sets of eyes to create his vision. You know what I mean? It just seems very confusing at this point. When asked if he would be having any more kids, Nick Cannon seemed hesitant to eliminate the idea, but seemed like he might be content with the amount he has currently. And that's all. It's all peaches and cream when you got fucking toddlers and babies. That, you know what I mean? That's when you can really just like, you know what? The nanny's taking care of this. My wife is taking care of this. I'm providing financially. This is a system that works for me. But just wait until middle school. I think you can get it done all the way up until elementary school, but middle school, when your son get a little musty and ain't nobody there to tell him about himself, that's gonna open up a whole nother can of worms for that child alone. And say, for instance, you got five nigga kids, 5 dude kids, and all of them just musty. At different points of the year, they become the musty kid. You got to come to each one of those and address them in a way that they understand. And this is just for a lack of better subject, mustiness. This is just a blanket statement for all problems that a child might go through. And you got 10 of them with 6 different women. I'm going to say the only thing that you could do for me is provide for me financially, because it is not realistic for you to be there in all the children's lives if they live in different parts of the country. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Right here he says, contrary to belief, I'm probably engaged throughout my children's day more often than the average adult can be. I believe that. I believe that Nick Cannon, at the drop of a dime, he'd be like, you know what? I might just take a week and just spend some time with my kid. He is afforded that luxury just because he is financially well off. I don't believe that he spends the same amount of time with each kid. And then, like, some kids don't even want to spend no time with you, nigga. You just showing up to say you showed up, or maybe I'm just an antisocial kid. I'm going through my phases. I don't even want to be around you. So then you got to deal with that. You got to deal with the rebellious kid. I'm pretty sure you got at least one rebellious kid. These are all children celebrities. Nick Cannon, I'm going to just end it right there. It's a reason that you're stopping right now, because you know you can't handle this at the end of the day. You know you can't handle it. You know you can pay for it. And it's only so much that you can do, because when
them crackers.
when they took away your wilding out, it wasn't looking too good. It wasn't. Honestly, what else does Nick Cannon really sell? that we know about. I guess I'm pretty sure he has companies that we just don't know. He's probably just a big benefactor, an angel investor, if you will. So I'm pretty sure his bag is long. But how long is that when your flagship can just be taken away and you just, apologize immediately? It shows that you need that more than anything. But Nick Cannon is going to do what he's going to do. I pray for the children. I pray for the mothers. I know it was a certain mother where he lost a child with her. So I can honestly say, seeing every week this nigga having another baby might just be rubbing it in that one woman's face. Like, you having a baby every week, my nigga. But we praying for everyone in this situation because, like I said, the root cause of him having all his children was some health complications. We don't want to see Nick go out early. We want Nick to live a long, strong life and be there for those children. Because I can guarantee once you gone, I'm pretty sure you have some trust funds set up. They're going to be all right. But I don't think right now, Nick Cannon has generational wealth. Unless, like I said, he's an angel investor in certain companies that are very profitable or have a high upside, but I don't know. Let's talk about Sweetie. Let's pull it up. You know what I mean? Sweetie appears to address Lil Baby and Quavo rumors on new song and divides the fans. Let's send some shots at her. Because don't let that broke bitch in, because she too messy. Now, granted, let's see if we can find the line that they are talking about. Let's see if they got a quote. All right, it says, boom. Why niggas always speaking on who I'm fucking on? He must have got excited when I FaceTimed them with nothing on. Now, I ain't heard that song, but that shit sound kind of slick. Like she slid on that shit a little bit. She slid on that bitch. I'm going to read it again. Why niggas speaking on who I'm fucking on? He must have got excited when I FaceTimed him with nothing on. Ooh, that is a hard bar. I genuinely came in here ready to shit on this because I just think this is an awkward time. RP to Takeoff. This does, I'm going to say now, unintentionally bring Quavo into this. But if we read further, I don't think she's actually talking about Quavo. I think it might, just like that, it's worse. She's talking about the nigga that she cheated on Quavo with. So, yeah, still horrible timing. Let's keep it going. Them yips, them same lips that yapping be the ones I nutted on. 100K, please know how much paper I be touching on. That's a light. Better check my net worth. Post a pic in this sweatshirt. I bet it have my ex hurt. Let's highlight that right there. I bet it have my ex hurt. Now, I will say this is probably, just to be gender equal, I think out of any breakup or ending of a relationship, I think both parties want to come out looking like the better person. I think there's a narrative where you do want to see your ex hurt. You want to see them down because it's like, damn, that's the reason why I left that person. You see it right there. This is why I left them. that I think people want to be the victim in every situation. So, and granted, like I said, don't let that broke bitch in because she too messy. They drop mad shit about her, but there is such a thing as horrible timing. Horrible timing and just not being worth it. Like, sweetie, you're not hot. You just look good. You're not a rapper. You're not a rapper. Pretty Bitch Music presents Sweetie. You just a pretty bitch. You know what I mean? I bet it have my ex hurt. That's what I get for kissing on frogs. He got mad and told my business on the blogs. So yeah. And again, it's not my place to tell a woman to tell her story. I'm just saying it's corny as fuck for you to drop this album that nobody is going to listen to. Literally less than a month than Quavo losing Takeoff. Like, I think the whole hip hop world is still mourning Takeoff. So we know how horrible of a situation. We know how bad Quavo feels right now. I think we all feel that shit unless it's just fake. If this is a whole fake thing, if I say, boom, let me leave before I hurt somebody, and then my my nephew ends up dying, nigga, that's instant karma. I just, you know what I mean? That's instant manifestation. I personally, if I'm Quavo, I would feel horrible. And then he just now getting back to himself. Him and Takeoff getting back together, back on the road, big stunners. We lose a third of the Migos, the most influential group ever. And then here comes Saweetie thinking she's important. Now, granted, look at that face. Nice. But at the end of the day, you just a bitch. Next story. We ended it right there. No further explanation. You just a bitch. I think that pretty much does it as far as the big news. We're gonna do some quick hits though. Okay, let's just glance over this right now. So Beyonce's third Renaissance act is a Jay-Z collaboration. We should clap it up for that. We're still waiting on Renaissance Part 2. I think what's really got me fucked up over this Beyonce album is that there was no, or at least I don't know, is there any kind of visual aspect? Beyonce, I can only say that this is a digression because Beyonce was the first one doing a video for every fucking song. And that was with the self-titled project, and then Lemonade was a whole movie. And then The Lion King was a whole movie and then some. It was 2 movies. She was in The Lion King. She did a soundtrack for The Lion King. And then a video soundtrack for The Lion King. So I ain't gonna front. This is not Beyonce's best effort as far as the full package. It might be a good package as far as music is concerned, but I'm used to seeing everything. I need Beyonce to captivate my visual senses as well as my audio senses. And even at this point, you should probably have a perfume. You should be able to help you out through my smelling senses as well. And I mean, her videos should be scratch and sniff by now. I should be able to smell Beyonce through her videos. So for this album to not have any videos or her to not do her usual shit, for Beyonce, it screams out laziness. Because any other artist do this is perfection. You know what I mean, a full deluxe edition box and all that shit. But for Beyonce, I'm gonna say this is lazy for her. Now, granted, there are these separate acts. Apparently, the third act will be with Jay-Z. We still haven't got the second one, but we also did get a full Jay-Z and Beyonce project that no one appreciated. That bitch came and went. I think that America truly does not know what they want, because we was wanting that one. Fellas was like, yeah, we need that so I can ride around with my girl. I guarantee you, I played that shit maybe 3 times. It was a great album, but it didn't last. I don't think that I don't think that Beyonce and Jay-Z's main focus is music. It is very unfortunate because we have grown to love their music. We love Beyonce as a full embodiment of everything that she does. We love everything Beyonce does, but me personally, I don't like when I can tell that you're cutting corners or if the product has digressed. You know what I mean? If I go to my weed girl, I expect the purple punch to be the same purple punch that I got last week. Or if I go for the lemon kush, I know that the lemon kush is an elevated level. So I'm going to get used to the lemon kush. Or unless I'm just in the mood for some purple punch. But if you're giving me lemon kush Beyonce all the time, that lemonade kush, what was the name of the album? I don't even remember the name of your album. Oh, Renaissance, that's right. We need that lemonade kush on this. We need that Beyonce self-titled kush. And I think that is not their main focus. I know this is quick hits. Let's get out of this. Another quick hit. Congratulations. Just clap it up for my homie Big Sean. Big Sean and Janae Aiko welcome their first child. The child's name is Noah Hassani. Clap it up for Noah. And after 24 hours of labor, a lunar eclipse with rain from the beginning of the labor till he was born, he's here safe and sound, Big Sean captured. Happy, healthy, and everything we could ever ask for and more. Any and everything for a son. Clap it up for that man. Nothing more I could say about a healthy, happy baby. When the baby just come out looking at you happy, you know what I mean? That's all you can expect. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. If the baby missing like one toe, I think that's what people used to check for back in the day. Like, does he have all his fingers and toes? I don't think that is the sign of a healthy baby anymore. You would like all the toes and fingers to be there, but there's a lot more worse that can happen with a child, and to the mother as well. So any source of happiness, that's what you hope for. You want everybody to be happy. Next, quick hit. 21. Where 21 at? Can we get 21 Savage to the stage? 21 versus motherfucking Waka Flocka. Let me find that article. So I personally have never watched Celebrity Basketball League? I think it's called something else. Crew League Championships. But I watched that. I watched Waka Flocka versus 21, and I was thoroughly impressed by how horrible these niggas play basketball. 21 Savage, he looked bad out there. Cause I just hope that he's an elevated person from his street persona. He just looked like he was wanting to fight. He was looking very petty because he was losing. And my man had 0 points. Man, look at him. Look at my boy. Look at my boy, 21.
I'm not getting back in because they find me again. I'm going to shoot, bro. I ain't getting back in.
He's throwing a pity party. A nigga don't look like he play basketball. And then the only way he can control it is like, man, I'm not getting back in the game.
I'm not getting back in because they find me again. I'm going to shoot, bro. I ain't getting back in.
Walk inside there. Walk on the floor. Come on with it.
I don't care. I ain't getting on the floor.
You can't do that.
Shout out my nigga South Sizzle. He said you can't do that with the Patek Philippe on. Say you can't do that. Chains on. He the coach of Waka Flocka team. You can't do that, 21 Savage.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Y'all getting away with fouls. I'm going to get mad and beat one of these referees up, bro. Come on, let's play. I'm finna foul.
Now you see, 21 is a street smart dude. Let's just rewind it one time.
Bro, come on, let's play. I'm finna foul every referees up, bro. Come on, let's get these referees up. I'm gonna get mad and beat one. I'm gonna get mad and beat one of these referees up, bro.
You know what I mean? He's directing the animosity towards the referees, not Southside, not Waka Flocka, not none of the goons, not even a white dude that was on Waka Flocka team. Look at this.
Come on, let's play. I'm finna foul every play. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's go.
What kind of weird ass shit is I'm about to foul every play? This nigga ain't never played basketball a day in his life. I'm about to foul every play, nigga. No.
Every play. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Look at this nigga. This nigga do not look athletic. That nigga. Look at Waka. Waka has spent some VC. Look at, let's break it down. 21. The most he bought was the shoes. He ain't getting no kind of like accessories with his VC. Look at Waka though. Waka got all the VC. Bought him a headband, undershirt, compression shorts, socks, and some 11s. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see. How many tattoos 21 got? 21 got enough VC for one sleeve of tattoo and a couple of net tacks and, of course, the knife. Not enough VC for this other sleeve. That tells you a lot. It tells you a lot. Now look at Waka. Full tats, full accessories. You see, his pro-am team got the best of jerseys.
Boy, you a real. You ain't
Look at that. Look at that bum-ass pro-am jersey.
doing nothing but fouling. White boy fouled the hell out of me. They ain't called nothing. Yeah, but I ain't mad at him. I'm mad at the ref.
21. You supposed to smack that white man. You gonna hug him. Talk about something. I'm not mad at you. What? Oh, come on. 21. 21. Can you do something for me?
White boy fouled the hell out of me. They ain't called nothing. Yeah, but I ain't mad at him. I'm mad at the ref. As soon as I touch you, it's a foul. You must pay the refs. 21.
Oh, man. 21. That's a funny ass look. Look at that nigga face as he walks away.
Pay the refs. 21.
That shit got blurry, I know, but all right. Long story short, 21 Savage is some ass, and Waka Flocka ain't much better. Waka Flocka was at least a good role player. Getting rebounds, good assist, and he got 3 points. Now, let me see. I'm going to see if I can find this, because we're not going to just let 21 Savage do what he wants to do. You know what I mean? When he's losing, he's going to turn it to some street shit. You can't do that. Can't do that. So we're going to expose you. We're going to expose you all the way. Damn. They only got that clip. My man shot an air ball. An air ball free throw. Let's see if I can find that. Hold up. 21. Can you do something for me?
21 Savage is winded.
Oh, I think we just missed it.
21 to make it 20. No good.
Nah, that's the wrong one. Where my man shoot that shit at? Regardless, 21's trash. Some garbage. I don't even respect this gangster no more. I can't even find the free throw. Go to the comments.
Waka, one step.
Let's go to the comments. Chat. Everybody out there, smash that like button. Go ahead, subscribe. Subscribe. Man, fuck it. I don't care no more. You want to find that shit, find it. Hey, man. I'm about to, it's about to be the debrief. I'm taking the mic off the stand. All right. So just to recap, again, we're going to go back over our announcements. Again, Monday and Wednesday, that's going to be our day that we go live. Monday is going to be our topic show, hip-hop based or just pop culture based. And Wednesday is going to be our day to go live and review World Star. Again, it's going to be pure judging of the common folk on World Star. And I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. This is going to be, I need to be a full judge when it comes to that World Star show. We're going to find fault in what is corrupting the culture, what is bringing us backwards 400 years. We're going to go through all of that on Wednesdays. And again, Monday, Wednesdays, that's going to be the official shows that we do. Unless I drop bonus videos throughout, but the official shows are Monday, Wednesday. Be on the lookout for that. And throughout the entire week, you're going to get clips. It's going to be under the playlist entitled Clips on my YouTube channel. That is it. And again, check out that Grammy nominations reaction video. And be on the lookout for the top albums of 22. I just got a perfect idea because I got a lot of albums. I have a lot of albums that I really want to shed light on how great they were. They might have not been the biggest commercially. I say number one, I'm a spoiler alert. Number one is Dawn FM. Dawn FM by The Weeknd is my number one album of the year. And nobody listening to that shit. So be on the lookout again for the top 22 albums of 22. We're going to do it that way. And that's pretty much it. To recap, Ye's crazy. Or is Ye crazy, or is he just Ye at this point? Is he crazy, or is he just Ye? And I unfortunately believe that he's just Ye. It's not going to be too much backtracking on some of the statements that he said. He is the one person willing to die on every hill. Congrats again to Jhené Aiko, Big Sean. And free Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a gem. He is unutilized as far as a celebrity that we should admire. Because we don't have many celebrities out here consistently still doing music, consistently still trying. Like Rihanna gave up. Beyonce's given up. Hove gave up after the Black Album. I don't think Hove really took rap serious after that. Other than like, he raps well, but like making music to make money, I don't think he's ever been at that same point. He might make money off music, but his music, I don't think he does it to make money. But that's that on that is the Monday show. Everybody out there, click, like, subscribe, comment, share, repost. Do as you please, but do it for me. You know what I mean? Do as you please, but do it for me. I got to start writing down these little one-liners I got. Because right now you see me in full screen, bada bing. That was supposed to be another one I brought back. All right, so we got full screen, bada bing. And what was the one I just said? Damn, I forgot already. Oh, yeah, do as you please, but just do it for me. You feel me? It's your boy Rolex. We're going to clap it up. We're gonna do all that shit one last time. Shots and everything. Everybody out there, again, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. I will see you guys on Wednesday, and you guys see me throughout the week on these clips. Thank you again. We out.